week since we have played D&D last. My Friday game has wrapped up, so we will be focusing pretty much entirely on Ascended and Kaamos for a little bit. Nice. You guys have my undivided attention. Well, okay, it's you got 50-50. It's either this game or the other one. Right, C-Swab? It's perfect for you. You're either in it or you're not.
Exactly. I'm just glad you could figure out the math finally.
Yeah, I either figured it out or wouldn't. Okay, alright, I'm done fucking trolling C-Swab. Although I haven't gotten the cookies for this week yet, and I'm absolutely getting them after this game. I really want the cookies for this week.
I feel like I'll like the one mallow one because it's essentially the same thing. It's just better if it's hotter.
It's close. It's close. It's like that chocolate cupcake.
No, you know what it is? It's the we have whatever at home version of the cookie. All right.
But it's I want the crumble cookie version of a Little Debbie Hostess cupcake. And like they even have the little curly Q white swirly going across it, and I'm like, I can feel and already taste what that cookie is going to taste like.
There's a place near us on DoorDash called Crumbles, plural, cookies. And it keeps popping up, and I'm like, oh shit, there's a crumble here now. And no, it's not.
That is absolutely... That should be illegal.
I'm pretty sure it is. Like,
yes, I'm going to open a retail store called Targets.
Yeah.
Well, that's like how like Burger King isn't Burger King in Australia. It has to be something else because there already was a Burger King.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it in Australia?
Hungry Jack's.
What?
Hungry Jack's is
a better name.
Hungry Jack's is what we know as Burger King.
Wait, then how do they differentiate between Hungry Jack's and Jack in the Box? There's clearly two fast food Jacks at that point.
I think Jack is more like an Australian, like a kangaroo Jack, whereas Jack in the Box is a Jack in the Box.
If you hear weird noises from my microphone, it's because I can't keep my cat off of it.
Every time, it's like Monday is Kaamos Cat Monday.
Yeah.
Like, my cat comes out of just wherever he has been hiding. The moment I start this session is like, yes, your lap, your keyboard, my pussy, my crack. Like,
he was very upset that I did a tarot reading without him earlier.
How dare did you lock him out?
He was not being helpful.
But when you put things on table, that's for Cat to sit on, obviously. Well, yep. I am happy to have everyone back for another glorious week of D&D. Why don't we get started by, you can all link me your dankest cantrip before we get started.
Oh, what's my dankest cantrip?
Yes.
There we go.
All right, I love these. I was oh, that's a lot of spare the dying.
I only really have one.
Perfect. The combat log is full. Well, a lot has happened, but let's go over what happened in the previous episode. As you, previously on Arctis Kaamos. Heading back to the Church of Eternal Night, you four have decided to clear out the interior for the upcoming reign of Azrael's new religion, since Azrael decided to bring your little goblin helper, Roxy, back to life. Roxy, now filled with divine purpose, has decided that Azrael is a gift from the Ascended, and will now renovate the Church of Eternal Night in Azrael's honor. Hopefully. Wow!
He's having an attitude. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Hopefully reinvigorating the the religious presence of Maginox. And as Kozlo and C-Swab primarily handle the business side of Maginox, Grabella and her kobold horde are also starting to gain more power in the, draconic side of Maginox. As you all return to the Church of Eternal Night, in order to clear it out of the infested spider drake presence, you notice that there were a significant amount of spiders crawling on the trees outside. And through their sticky webs and otherwise annoying behavior, you all had cut a quick path through the spiders in order to make your way back to the interior. And inside, the spider drake was making a very comfortable nest out of the interior. The remaining drow that you put to the sword were neatly wrapped up in tight cobwebs, ready to be feasts for the strange spider drake. The hole that the spider drake had come out of was now just dangling with victims, as the spider drake built nests of quivering eggs in the very back of the room. And as you four entered, you quickly made work of the spider drake and most of the eggs in the back. After that, you had decided to leave the spiderweb-laden church and go check out the warehouse that lingered outside. After running into a few more spiderwebs along the way, as well as some poisonous red-banded spiders, you entered the warehouse and you saw another strange monster, a spider that was half ghost and half physical, also burrowing its way across the plains. It seemed like the drake was not the only thing that took an opportunity in order to crawl through, but this one seemed like it was a little less menacing than the presence of the drake. The more curious thing were three rat folk checking out a door in the south eastern part of the room, and as they were discussing how to handle one of the red-banded spiders that was hanging out by the door, they didn't want to disturb that spider lest they disturbed the ghost walk spider in the back. You all had arrived, and the rat folk and you had decided to move the spider away. I think that's how we resolved that, in order to get to the door that was covered in poop.
The poop.
She called the shit poop.
And the rat folk, not one for, needing to be particularly clean, seemed to try everything to get into that door, but Oslo, working around the poop that was thrown at the spider, managed to get the door open. And to all of your surprise, a familiar presence was behind the door. The loose-lipped goblin known as Brixus, a thorn in the side of multiple campaigns, was busily taking inventory and writing notes to other dignitaries about the threatening presences in Maginox, warning those that may be concerned about their current political status, that Maginox was hiring mercenaries in order to take care of the other houses. And also, with Coslo and friends now on that potential shit list after the blowing up of the Thieves Guild, Brixus seemed, willing to give up anything and anyone to further his own ends. And justifiably so. Grabella put her mace to work into Brixus's head. The goblin, who was also willing to sell out the Kaamos crew for meager gold, was now dead. And the only thing left in the warehouse was the lingering presence of the ghost walk spider in the back. The ratkin that you had come across in the Druid Forest had already taken away the bulk of the Hamaki's supplies within the warehouse. They didn't seem interested in going further into the warehouse due to that spider, but they were thankful for all of the herbs, grain, and other things that they were able to procure. Thanks to you all. Today we will return back to the Maginox Church of Eternal Night warehouse, as I believe you all are deciding what to do with the rat folk are gone, and you are all deciding on what to do from here with the newfound information that you have discovered. One moment, please. Back in the darkness of the warehouse, Brixus's corpse lies at Corbella's feet, already looted for all of the, mewling notes he has written to foreign dignitaries, trying to slander the name, the good name, of Coslow, Greenfinger, and friends. But there's also additional information in these papers, Seaswab, about, well, certain Rain Silversong and other characters from the Ascended campaign. Brixus was willing to sell them out for, well, virtually nothing. In the back of the room, the Ghost Walk spider hovers between worlds, partially sitting in the ethereal, trying to weave its way into the material plane. But for now, it does not seem like it is intent on bringing you any harm. That is where we will start today. You all may begin.
I forgot if Azrael stole part of Brixus' soul.
I don't believe so.
No.
I didn't see him use an ability.
Yeah, Brixus didn't
Or
use an
stealing his soul.
ability, so I think
He
the
didn't want
only
the
thing
ability
would
to
ask.
free ability
If we
to
just
narc.
wanted to like feed dicks.
Yeah, do you want to gain the ability to be a fucking narc?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only ability would be snitch.
Kinda like this kind of crap. But I don't like people being shitty either.
I'm interested in who these people he was writing about are.
Yes, we should probably let him know. Is there any, like, whereabouts or something?
Can I roll to see if I've seen information about who he was writing about? AKA, was he writing about the Ascendant crew and what he was saying about them?
Sure, make me an investigation check. You can flip through the paperwork. You're flipping through pretty quick amongst the rest of the complaints, which also seem to be about Brixus's personal life and his, personal complaints. You do notice there are a couple names in particular. The Rain Silversong one does come up a couple times. There is also notes of a fairy, but the name is not named, at least upon cursory examination of the papers.
I'll have to give a better look at these when we get somewhere safer.
Yep, that's fair. As long as we got him, we'll be able to get to him later. So, what are we doing about the spider, Azrael?
Well, he doesn't seem to be harming anyone.
Yeah, that's fair. I just figured I'd ask, I mean, it's your church and you like spiders and things.
I don't particularly like spiders. I just like everything. That's slightly horrifying.
Kozlo's just like glancing at the spider and glancing at Azrael, like just looking between the two of them, waiting for Azrael to try to make it its friend.
The spider seems to be busily building a web out of ethereal strands. Its bottom half is still stuck in the ethereal, but its multiple legs are busy winding, spindly webs of phosphorescent blue. Let's see. Spindly phosphorescent blue strands that seem to be holding together the wall between worlds, or at least the portal it's trying to crawl out of.
Does it have any particular similarities to the phase spiders, since Azrael has spent a lot of time with them?
Make me a Arcana check.
Decent at Arcana.
Azrael, you immediately notice the similarities between the two. The physiology of the ghost walk spider and the phase spider is almost identical at base, but you see that the legs are slightly longer and more knobby, and the face is distorted. It's almost like somebody took a phase spider and has been changing it, altering its form to make it a more hardy and dangerous beast. The phase spiders look almost tame by comparison of the ghostwalk spider's ferocious-looking mandibles. This is also significantly larger than your phase spiders. But aside from, besides that, your phase spiders are usually like blue and kind of full of color of the ethereal plane. This looks like all the color and saturation has been sapped out of it somehow. It's almost skeletal-like in appearance by comparison to the phase spiders.
Is it actually undead? Do I get that impression?
It is not undead.
Okay. Well,
To your church.
this is just the warehouse, though. I don't really care about that.
Yeah, but you eventually need supplies or something. I don't know.
Oh, I guess cultists do need supplies.
Yeah, gold supplies.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm just saying, you don't know what's in the catacombs of the Catholic Church.
What's the Catholic Church?
I don't know, something I read about.
Oh. Well, Azrael will cast Freedom of Movement on themselves. Okay. Azrael kind of step out. Hello there.
Azrael, the ghostwalk spider, its massive 8-foot long form, turns and looks at you from its busy place in the web and puts its head entirely into the material plane. It hisses at you.
Oh, Garbella, can you go bring me Brixis?
Oh god. Alright.
Carpella will go get what remains of Brixus.
Oh god! You get Brixus.
I'm sure this is fine.
There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with this.
Do you think you're gonna be able to make friends with this one?
I don't know. It'll be a really good test for this thing that Christina and I talked about over the weekend.
Oh, okay. That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's Christina? I don't know.
Huh.
Does she go to the Catholic Church?
There's this person that I read about this one time.
The corpse.
She likes
Brix's.
Oh, it says here she likes cookies.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. She was the leader of a cookie cult. I was doing some research on cults.
Motherfucker.
Ezra will grab Brixus by the ankle and kind of drag him behind them. Would you like a snack? You seem to be doing an awful lot of work. You look famished.
Azrael, you can make me an animal handling check. With advantage, because you have the body of Brixus with you.
So I don't think, did we do the thing we talked about? Spending the resonant gem for the expertise?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Whoa, what's going on? My AC pop-up got
Oh yeah, if you open your character sheet and mouse over it again, it gets rid of that bug. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Kinda
just had to
annoying.
reopen it. Okay, we're gonna do animal handling. So it'll be +8. With that.
Bella doesn't mind helping deliver
Manage.
the food if you want her to. She has a bit of animal handling.
Oh, it's okay. That's why I put freedom of movement on myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll lead with put guidance up. There we go. Now we should be able to do it. Yeah, we'll do that. Roll. Do the thing. Roll.
Okay, animal handling with advantage, with guidance, a 30. The spider
Yes.
notices
That's okay.
this tender morsel that you have provided, still fresh and bleeding. And it stops hissing.
Yeah, we got a little snack for you, buddy.
Ezra will walk it up the stairs and just like get just close enough to like attach it to one of the like toss it into the web, like a corner of the web.
Boing. The spider immediately jumps on it and begins wrapping it up, greedily stuffing Brixus's body into the portal, into the ethereal behind it. What do you do?
Oh, I guess they were really hungry. Hi, I'm Azrael.
The
I guess
spider is busy wrapping up Brixus in strands of ethereal web.
Okay. Do you speak spider? And Azrael starts to speak spider because it was so successful last time. Hello, do you speak spider?
The way it looks at you, Azrael, tells you it has some form of intelligence.
Azrael will try Abyssal. Hello, do you understand me?
The spider looks back at the webbed form of Brixus and continues wrapping it. Does not seem to understand that language.
Switch to Infernal.
Yeah.
It does not seem to understand Infernal. But it does
Well,
not
we'll try-
attack you.
We'll try one more. We'll try Celestial.
There's no response from the spider.
Bella tries Primordial.
Oh, I was gonna try Primordial.
Yeah, that's the only one I got.
Unfortunately, it does not understand Primordial.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't think they
Sea Swab's
speak
gonna
as
just go ahead and
spider.
throw it in the dark and try Dwarvish.
Dwarvish!
I really wanted to respond in Dwarvish.
Oh my god.
It does not understand you.
Alright, well, worth the shot, I guess.
Well, it doesn't
Oslo
speak
doesn't
spider
want to feel
either.
left out, so he just says something random in Goblin.
There's no response from the spider.
Yeah. I know, Israel. I get a little worried about some of these friends we make.
Well, do we want to check out what's in that door over there?
Oh, right. The door with the poop on it.
No, the other door. The door.
No, the other door had poop on it.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
the ratkin came up here to poop on this door because of the spider. Azrael will get next to the spider to see if it will let them pass.
It seems to be too busy with Brixus to notice you.
Okay.
Rebellion
Okay.
will do the same.
We should
Oh
hurry
my
up though,
God.
because I can't promise that it's not going to want another snack
It's
soon.
gonna kill me for sure.
Sea Swab, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh my god!
And you can
Too much,
continue.
Wow, fucking troll.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was too busy screaming internally.
I said, you can continue. The spider pauses momentarily as you walk by. Your heart stops momentarily, and he continues wrapping up Brixus, his mandibles delicately sipping the bloody body.
Grabilla looks to see if there's any visible traps. And a 16, the rare and elusive.
Grabella, you kneel down and look into the keyhole. Does not appear to be trapped.
Does it look locked?
That you cannot tell.
Grabilla's gonna try the door.
Go ahead. It's locked.
Gosh. Damn it. Gazo!
Kozlo is not going anywhere near that spider.
You want me to pick you up?
Oh, do uppies.
Uppies? Gazo? Just Gazo with an uppie?
Grabella
just-
is about 6 feet above you, and you are too small to reach.
You can throw a rope down. Give him partial uppies.
She'll throw a rope down.
Give me that freaking rope.
Kozlo, make
There you
me
go.
an athletics check to climb the rope, DC 10. Nice and easy.
For who?
Not for small green goblins. You clearly aren't built for this. She might have to build you a little harness for you to sit in so she can give you
All right, buddy.
some pulleys.
Just
Tie it around your waist.
or just
Just
tie a
hoist
knot,
him
like put it
up.
under your, or tie a knot and put it around your underneath your arms.
Yeah.
Kozlo briefly contemplates just tying the knot around his neck.
Kozlo,
I
make
mean-
me a
Ties
quick
it around his waist.
make me a quick sleight of hand check.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, you're rolling. Kozlo, you're so frustrated you tie a rather hasty knot around your waist. Grabella, you can make me an athletics check to pull him up. You must, sorry, you must beat an 11.
Easy.
Whoop! Easy
There
enough.
we go.
Kozlo's small form is hoisted up very easily.
I'll stand here so you feel a little safer, buddy.
You just hear the sounds of the Ghostwalk spider, Kozlo slurping goblin juices.
All right, I need all of you to stand between me and that thing.
Yeah, I got you.
Kozlo will begin by doing a thorough check for traps on the door.
Make me an investigation check.
And never pick a lock without checking for traps first.
The door does not appear to be trapped.
All right. And then I will attempt to pick the lock.
Under your skilled hand, the lock on the door is unlocked.
All right, one of you chuckleheads can go through first.
Do you want me by the spider or in the door? Yeah, heck it.
Grabella,
Oh,
you
God.
open the door. There is a short hallway beyond. This seems like a storage area within the warehouse, staging for the movement of other things. There's a small residual flickering light at the end of this hallway, and a few spiders crawl across the rotting wooded floor.
There's 4 more doors.
Grabella will walk up to the first one. She's feeling confident.
You open the door. It is stacked to the brim with crates upon crates upon crates.
What do we got?
I would like to. I didn't want to open that yet. I want to do a check for traps.
The first door wasn't trapped. Come on. There's boxes in here, but I'm blind as hell.
Grabella, the room is stacked floor to ceiling with crates. Sea-Swab, the door does not appear to be trapped. However, as you give the door the once-over, terrible smell coming from the other side.
Oh god, I think I found the poop room.
Oh no.
Sea-Swab, let's actually stop it right there, as Grabella is eyeballing the crates behind you, and the ghostwalk spider is busily munching. You open the door to a swarm of buzzing flies, and something crawling in the middle of the room. Something has died in here and has gone quite putrescent, and is crawling with a host of insects. And as Sea-Swab opens the door, they are roused by the small amount of light coming in from the hallway. And the writhing mass in the center erupts with swarms of maggots. I'm just going to need you all to roll initiative for me.
Is there like collision with the dice rolls? It looked like somebody rolled a 20 and then they got knocked over.
There is collision, but it doesn't affect the roll outcome. It's just
Okay.
visual only. Sea-Swab, the room explodes with flies and maggots, and the floor is positively crawling with them. It catches you and your allies off guard, as well as the overwhelming stench of rot within the room. Grabella, you're up.
What's happening?
This room is moving.
Oh god. Oh god, this is so gross.
Grabella positions herself in the corner.
Hey, shut the door for a second.
Oh boy. Let's see how much brain I have today.
Pretend our
Is it
maggots are bricks.
Shift T to add multiple?
Yeah, T and Shift T, yep. Oh my.
We're going for it. You guys know what time it is.
What is...
Sword burst.
It's burning hands time.
Oh god.
He's one way to get rid of it. That's fire.
Oh! Okay, put the template. What are we hitting? Those three? Looks like we
I
can
don't
only
think
get
it's
3
gonna
with that
let me
template.
hit 3. Yeah, we'll get this.
It looks like 2. And you might want to add 1 more before you hit that damage button. Looks like it's just 2 in there.
Oh god.
Shifty. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, hit that damage button. The maggots will make a dex save. Three of them failing. As the fire roars over the piles of maggots, many of them shrivel and curl away with a wee. But there are, still more.
And then she's gonna target this one with her shoulder.
That's disgusting.
It is just
Tinkerbell like kneels down, just gets in there and just starts rolling her shoulder in the dead animal. Okay.
You are not raging at the moment.
Oh, you are not raging.
Oh, that's right. No, okay. I can't do this.
I'll just
Also-
save you from whatever the fuck you were about to do.
Also, this is just visually and mentally
it's pretty-
disgusting.
I can attack twice though. Mace of Terror, and let's use that, scary thing.
Oh god. Alright, that'll hit. Tinkerbell, her mace swings down on the pile of maggots with a satisfying squelch. But there are still more.
Yeah, I tried my best. It's somebody else's turn.
She's gonna actually just go back in the hallway.
They are going to make an attack of opportunity on you if you decide to do that.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna pull you back here as the maggots will try and jump on your ankles as you decide to run away. One moment. Actually, it will not. Grabella, you can continue.
Yeah, so maybe we should just check it. I know I said we shouldn't, but maybe we should just check a grenade in there. You got your flamethrower, friend?
And that'll
Yeah.
end her turn.
One of the swarms of maggots is very roused by the presence of the living, and will now crawl towards the door in a steady stream.
That's the one I didn't hit.
The maggots will begin to crawl up and over Seaswab's boots. As they will attempt to, I'm actually going to move back slightly and then target him, apologies. As they attempt to infest Seaswab. The maggots are occupying your space, Seaswab, as they are crawling up your body. And they begin to bite at your any exposed flesh that you may have. Seaswab, make me a con save. You succeed, but you feel the maggots and their piercing little teeth crawl between your feathers to try and make a new home.
Well, you know. You see some rats and maggots all the time on ships, so it is what it is. Get off me!
Asriel, you're up. A steady stream of bugs is trying to crawl up Seaswab's legs.
Well, I can't even really get in there, so... What can I do? We will cast Moonbeam with what we can see.
Oh. Alright, summoning a little bit of moonlight in the room over the the corpse. All right.
It's like just on the edge of what Asriel can see. So I think I get 2 of them there.
You got 3 of them there. Roll that damage
do
button.
I?
Yeah.
I can't see the third one, so
Yeah, you actually hit it.
Nailed it.
If they were all still there, you hit all 4 of them.
Yeah, just one moved. They will make con saves. Oh, these are not good.
Those are some liquefied moon bugs.
Blurk.
Blurk.
As the moonbeam suddenly appears from the ceiling and covers the corpse entirely, most of the maggots shrivel up and are completely consumed. The flies, attracted by the moonbeam's light, just fly into it and go. There is only a few remaining crawling around on the ground. Does that end your round, Asriel?
yes.
Kozlo, you're up.
Okay, so there's maggots on Sea Swab, and I can't see what's going on inside, but there's still maggots on Sea Swab, correct?
That is
Yes.
correct.
All right,
They will move with him.
I don't really want to blow up Sea Swab.
Or do we?
I do kind of want to blow up Sea Swab, but unrelated reasons. I guess what I will do, I will go ahead and start by making my cannon friend.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if you blast the maggots off of Sea Swab and onto Grabella.
Oh god.
I'm gonna use.
You know
the
what would
other
happen if you
cannon.
did that, though?
Sea Swab would be very happy.
This is considered a dick move.
I'm gonna summon my flamethrower cannon.
Okay.
So I'll pull out my gun.
Yeah, pull out my
I'm gonna
gun.
Summon it. I can summon it on the other side of the door because it's within 15 yards of me.
Yeah.
And
Okay, we're thinking. All right, everybody, kill it with fire. I actually like this strat. Blast! Blast! Oh, I forgot your flamethrower has the corrupted oil, so he's super fast.
yeah,
All right, push the damage button and let's make the save. Dex saves from the remaining maggots. That is a pile of dead fly babies. As Kozlo summons his flamethrower to finish off the rest, I will have you describe the carnage that ensues.
so I imagine the flamethrower has that like spinning up noise that like a jet engine has when it's about to like go. So the cannon like so basically Kozlo just throws a whole bunch of like bolts and shit through the door. But in midair artificer magic, they turn into a cannon. And then the cannon just kind of and then just like lights everything on fire.
All you hear is a bunch of crackling and popping. Maggots suddenly die. Oslo. There's only a few remaining on Sea Swab. What else are you doing with your round?
Kozlo will hazard a step back away from the swarm of maggots that's on Sea Swab. I don't know if that provokes an attack of opportunity or not.
It does not.
Okay.
I mean, it would normally, but they do not take it.
I'm hopefully targeting the maggots and not Sea Swab.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh God.
Yes, that is correct.
I think I know what's coming.
Uh-oh.
No, Kozlo's being very, very particular at the moment. He's actually going to pull out a small. Okay, he's being careful for Kozlo, and he pulls out from his bag a bunch of little things that look like kind of like bottle rockets. straps them to the end of his Lacaze stick and fires them at the maggots. I'm going to use Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
And by at the maggots, you mean at Sea Swab.
Well, yes,
Just
but
cover
at the
your
maggots
eyes.
that are on Sea Swab.
Yes, but also no.
Yes.
But very much yes.
Cause I swear. I swear.
So
Asriel.
I can I shoot 3 of them.
This fully initiates Sea Swab into our group now that he's been set on fire by Kozlo.
He hasn't been set on fire yet. They're very, very
Kozlo, if you roll a 1, you will hit Sea Swab. You may continue.
Oh no.
All right.
23 will hit.
That's Ray number 1. And this will get the Lacaze stick bonus.
Oh, okay. You zorch off a significant number of maggots, but a few fat ones remain, trying to nibble their way through his feathers.
I'm trying to make sure, because I kind of didn't pay attention to what dice went out. Make sure that was only 1 ray worth of damage. I think it was.
Yeah, because it's each damage roll is a different attack. So
Yeah.
Okay. There's the second one.
That'll also hit. Kozlo, you zorch off the remaining maggots from Sea Swab. What do you do?
I still have 1 Scorching Ray to fire.
You do.
it has to go somewhere, Kozlo.
I feel like it does have to go somewhere. I'm gonna aim at just. I don't know what to do with this one actually. I guess he would try to aim it at the floor in front of him or something.
Just
'Cause I don't want to shoot it through the door out into where the spider is.
That's fair. So right here.
Let's shoot it into. We'll try and shoot it basically at the cannon.
Okay. I will allow that. Your third Scorching Ray is the magic rages out of control. Zorts into the room. And the last remaining flies hovering around your flamethrower are completely obliterated. There is nothing left of the maggots on Sea Swab, thankfully. A little bit of heat will definitely do that.
You see? Very precise.
Yeah, it was pretty good, buddy.
I'm like a surgeon who uses explosives.
I hope I never need surgery.
Rocket surgery.
I don't like that sentence.
The sound of flies goes quiet, and all you can hear are the subtle crunching noises of the ghostwalk spider injecting acid into the body of the goblin as he's slowly liquefying his prey.
Right, who wants to check out what was dead in there? 1, 2, 3, not it.
I open the door. I'll go in.
Okay. There's boxes behind us. I have no idea what's in them. No.
I will walk into the room with the smell of death. A double death now with the maggots.
Sea Swab, you might not want to step in. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, there you go.
Oh yeah, probably don't want to step in the giant moonbeam in the center of the room.
Well, I was just taking one little step in to look around to see what I see.
Sea Swab, in the room, there is a dead animal on the floor, some sort of, a possum that has snuck into here. It is now dead, looks to have starved to death, been locked in the room, or just merely wandered in and couldn't find a way out. And now the room is infested with insects. But, no, well, not anymore, thanks to being purged by fire.
Well, there's just a dead animal in here. I don't know, maybe you want to revive it and make it a Pokemon, Azrael?
Oh, God.
No, not everything deserves to be resurrected.
Corbella's actually gonna check this back one for traps.
Alright, sea swab's done. Checking rooms. Go ahead and somebody else go.
Grabella, door's
no
not.
fucking.
It's not trapped. Give me 1 second, Grabella.
Oh, God.
Grabella, make me a dex save.
I deserve this. It's fine.
Oh! Oh!
The curse of the ones is back.
Oh!
Well,
That's not good.
mm-mm.
Grabella, you, after seeing the swarms of maggots, go to the back door and curiosity takes over and you place your hand on the doorknob. The small flickering flame that was at the end of the hallway erupts into a much, much larger gout of flame. And it takes up an area about this size. As it erupts in a cone of fire, incinerating anything that may be in front of it. Corbella, I do know that you are fire resistant. 1 moment, please. Wow. Corbella, you will take 4 fire damage as the fire from the trap washes over you. You will have to take that manually.
Kazo just kind of looks over at Grabella with this look of like, you couldn't have waited 2 seconds on his face.
It looks fine.
Yeah, they always do. That's why they're called traps.
Yeah, at least it was me.
Bella will sit here in shame.
Oh, I see a fire animation.
Yeah,
in
let me,
the
I'm
other
trying to
room.
move it. Why are you there? Hang on. There we go. Whoosh.
Well, we found a room that might have the good stuff in it, I guess.
Or a head, and now it's all on fire.
Well, hurry up.
Grabella, I suggest not staying there. It is still on fire.
Oh, okay.
The flamethrower is getting a nice
Bath.
fire wash as the flames roar over it.
Flamethrower will just do a little happy flamethrower dance.
The fire trap continues to go off. A mixture of gases that is spraying out of the walls.
Can I get to this lower door without getting in the fire?
You can, but Grabella is in your way.
Look out, I'm gonna check this other door. Well, that thing sprays all of its shit everywhere.
Bella squishes her way into the closet.
I will check for traps.
Make me an
And probably-
investigation.
Roll a 1 just because karma. Nope.
Opposite! Opposite! The good
Sometimes
karma is
snagging
here.
the dice
I've
works.
taken your one curse. You're welcome.
This door is not locked and not trapped.
Kazo will make sure the cannon's ready to move and open the door.
Inside this room is a number of large crates set up for storage and transportation. A large anvil sits in the back of the room, under a thick, thick layer of dust. Probably wasn't meant to be moved at all and has been in the warehouse for quite some time. But these goods have not been touched by the rat folk. And in the crates you find a absolute plethora of alchemical goods, arrows that are tipped with hollow glass and curious potions full of thick orange liquid that, in the back of your head, Kaza, you think napalm almost immediately. There's also some baskets that are full of herbs and other concocted poisons that the Hamaki drow have once used.
Kazo will pocket the napalm because he's a klepto and it's fire.
You just
I'll
hear
leave
you
the
guys
rest
hear
of it.
shuffling in the other room as Kozlo is going through the crates.
There's a whole bunch of shit in there. Arrows, pretty sure it's a poison. Bunch of, herbs.
The oibs.
Herbs.
Sounds like stuff for you.
Spelled O-I-B-Z.
Gerbella, what are you doing in that room that is stacked full of crates?
She'll try investigating them again. Probably fail.
It's strange. Gerbella, you see that the crates are nailed shut, but one that is slightly loose, you open it, and it's full of rubble, just rocks.
There's just rocks over these boxes.
That does seem strange to you.
Is it a rock? Or is it a rock lobster?
Oh my god. I don't even know what that is!
Frog lobster.
From where I am, can I see any kind of mechanism with this trap that's going off?
There is a slit in the stone that the fire gout is coming from. There's probably some sort of gas mechanism behind the trap that is allowing it to propel forward. Possibly with enough force or destroying that part of the wall might disarm the trap, or you would have to try and quickly disarm it while it's on its exit path.
I'm feeling spicy, and also I don't want to do anything that could cause a large explosion because I don't want to upset the spider that's right outside and have it come rushing over here with us trapped in this tiny area.
What? You're not going to take my bait? Ah, damn you. I'm like, let's... Kazo, you can just blow up the trap. Easy.
I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid.
You can try and quickly disarm it. It would be sleight of hand with disadvantage because you would be rushed, and if you do fail, you would immediately take the trap's fire damage. Or you can try to do it at ranged, with a ranged attack, and in lieu of your sleight of hand, you would make an attack against it, but you don't know its armor class. I'll let you choose how you want to handle this.
I am going to... Alright. I'm going to go the sleight of hand route. I feel a little bit safer about that. Largely because all I really have to attack with it from range is more explosions. I'm going to... I don't know who I had guidance on before, but it's on me now.
Probably me.
Just in and out.
Alright. I will rush up and try to sleight of hand with disadvantage, but I am going to add my D4 to it.
Absolutely. Kozlo, you dart up to the slit that's in the stone and slide your fingers just in the tiny cavity where that gout of flame is emanating from. Very, very quickly, you find the hose connecting the fire apparatus to the gas in the back. And just before it singes the hairs on your already incredibly balding head, you deactivate the trap. One moment. Turn off this tile here.
Kozlo turns around, looks at the rest of the group, like clearly trying to play it cool, but clearly very concerned he was about to catch a whole bunch of fire directly to the face.
Honestly,
was
to everybody
pretty
else,
cool,
it looked very
Kozlo.
smooth.
Had it the whole time, yep.
You just ran right into that fire like Grabella does all the time.
Yep.
But it doesn't hurt me as much.
That's why it was impressive when Kozlo did it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna investigate this door again and try to see if the trap is now completely, like if the trap is completely sprung now, or if I need to deactivate it still.
The trap is completely sprung, but the door is locked.
Arbella is investigating the rocks. Because she feels
Grabella, the rocks, it looks like a lot of gravel. But why would they be transporting gravel? And as you sift all the way down, it's just a giant box of gravel. There's nothing in it but chopped up rocks. Is this landscaping?
That's real. You can have a nice little rock garden.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should tell Roxy. Maybe that can be part of their tenants.
Kozlo,
Yeah.
give me a sleight of hand check to unlock the door.
You think just because her name is Roxy, she likes rocks?
No, I just think that rocks would look nice.
A neat
that's neat.
snap. And you unlock the door.
It actually popped up with a thing that was like, you're gonna get a 25. Do you want to use guidance on top of that?
Oh, wow.
That was cool. Like before it even did the roll, I had to X out of it before it did the roll. So I knew what I was getting before anyone else did, including the DM.
Wow.
spoiler
And I
alert.
kept my guidance.
Kozlo, inside this room is a large jade figurine, and on the side of the room, glittering golden vases that look to have been used for some ritualistic purpose. They're very large. Some of them covered in a worrying amount of spider webs. But otherwise, there's not a lot of dust on them. So it seems like the spiders have made a quick home in them.
Kozlo kind of gestures to all the gems and looks at Azrael.
It seems kind of like your thing these days.
There's a veritable horde of glittering gold and baubles in this room that are scattered around the floor, covered with assorted insects. The thing that catches your eye, Azrael, is the emanating necrotic energy that these green borean shards are putting off, not to mention the purple ones that are emanating a steady drum of fear.
I guess Azrael will just grab stuff.
Azrael, roll me a d100.
Oh,
The emerald does not resonate with you, Azrael.
oh, right. Okay. Oh, also, there are some of these gems you might want to take a look at.
Oh, right. right, all the touchy-feely stuff.
Yeah, we haven't done this in a while.
Here, Ezra will trade the emerald to Coslow. Coslow. No, pick selected token. Don't want to trade from Rain.
Oh, here, let me, hold on, let me swap your character, Azrael. I'm gonna release you and it thinks you're Rain. Okay, there you go. You're good. Try it again.
Oh, I'm already in the trade
Oh, good.
window. I'm sure I will trade the next gem.
Oslo, roll me a D100. Coslo,
So close.
so close. This gem does not resonate with you.
Alright, who's next? Hey, C-Swab, grab a hold of this.
Yeah, this
What?
is a thing we do. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a thing we do. Sometimes the rocks make you feel special.
Oh god, where is this thing? Oh, there it is.
What's so special? Hold on.
Yeah, touch that, see how you feel.
C-Swap, roll me a D100.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it together here. I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, I should actually.
Come on,
code this
C-Swab,
in
touch
again.
my rock.
Oh god, there it is.
I mean, it's just a shiny green rock.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
C-Swap, this does not resonate with you.
Right, this thing means nothing to me.
Corbella will just touch it in your hand.
Corbella, roll me a D100.
Well,
Yeah, we probably don't have to do the traded around thing with all of them.
No,
Yeah,
that
you-
was too much fun.
Unfortunately, the emerald does not have any latent residual powers of Arctis within. Not this time.
Do we need to do the same thing with this jade and this ruby?
You sure do. You can all just go one at a time, but you can roll me
One rock
two
at a
sets
time.
of 2D100s.
oh god, buttons are hard.
The jade is worth... No, 100? Okay. Kozlo, you can roll as well.
Yeah, rolling for the first one.
Rolling.
2D100.
Are we okay? Are we?
We're doing it
rolling
for the
two
jade?
sets,
Yeah,
or-
2 different sets.
Oh, okay.
Two
I didn't
totally
do my
different
second
sets.
one then. Oops.
I'm gonna stop everybody there. Kozlo, the jade actually does resonate with you.
Oh, I love this rock.
Oh, look at that. See? That's how it works. C-Swap.
Kozlo, as you pick up this gem, you sense it has like a warm feeling to it, and you feel like your magical energies can be easily enhanced by utilizing this in your artificer capabilities. Rocks like this contain power, and you know how to use it. For the rest of you,
Aslo
Azrael,
attempts to resist the urge to put the rock down his pants.
Azrael, as for you, the jade, excuse me, not the jade, the ruby resonates with you. So if Kozlo would like to take the jade and Azrael would like ruby, you have 2 resonant gems in your party.
I can
Grabella's gonna
spectate the
check
trade.
one more box just to make sure this is all rocks. I'm
Sure.
pretty sure it is, but she's gonna. You want an athletics roll to pop a box open?
Yeah, make me an athletics check.
Pop.
Corbella, you lift another lid off the box, and This one's also containing rocks, but this one kind of shifts out of the way and reveals a small tunnel that goes underneath the crates. Something small might be able to squeeze through.
Gazo! I found a hole for you to crawl in.
DM says something small and immediately,
Coslo!
Grabella will pat the doorway.
What? Did you light yourself on fire again?
No, there's a pathway behind that box. I'm too big.
Kazo, you can easily move through it.
Kazo is going to do a cursory check around the entrance and try to look through basically try to see as much as I can to know if, like, A, are there any traps around the entrance? And B, can I see can I see where it goes?
Sure.
Investigation?
Yeah, investigation's fine.
Oh dear. Remember how it pops up? I said it pops up when you have guidance now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you still have guidance? So it's like...
I still have guidance, but it's more what I'm looking at ahead of time.
Oh dear.
Oh no! It's gotta be safe, right? It's just big enough for a goblin. It's fine. You feel confident that there's nothing through there.
All right. Well, if I feel confident, then I guess I'm gonna start trying to climb in.
We can put the rope on you and I can tell you if something bad happens. Like before, but effective.
Shimmying through the space between crates. That space just big enough for a goblin. You find a dirty little hovel back here. Someone has been sleeping. There's
There's somebody sleeping back here.
There's a backpack back there as well, and tucked in the corner there's also a bucket where someone has been keeping their waste.
I found the poop room.
Oh god, why are there so many poop rooms here?
Why would you just make one room the poop room off to the side?
Gazriel, can we make one of the tenets of your religion that there's just one poop room?
Oh, okay. Sure.
I'm gonna guidance again. And I'm gonna look through this bag, and I'm basically trying to figure out, is there anything valuable in the bag, but more importantly, like, any idea of who or what might have been back here.
Sure. Go ahead. Make me an investigation check. Oh. Sorry, that was your previous one.
Yeah.
Oh. Kozlo, judging by how filthy this area is and the small entrance, this is probably where Brixus may have been staying at one point, but with the appearance of the Ghost Walk spider, it looks like he hasn't been back for his things in some time. Brixus's dirty little hovel here, and his backpack has some scribbled notes, a personal diary about his times at the Hamaki Manor and some of the things that he's seen within. It details how the Hamaki had previously revered a spider, a powerful spider god, and once they had come to the surface of Maginox, had ditched their spider patron and began worshipping a bat patron. But as time went on, those Hamaki who still swore allegiance to the spider patron, the bat patron Hamaki, were utilizing them in arcane experiments, things that would change their bodies and meld them together with spiders, changing them into a amalgamation of the two. war machines that the Hamaki were planning on using against their against their enemies.
There's some papers back here with some weird shit in it.
There are more entries if you wish to continue reading.
I'll skim them, I guess.
The next one details how the Hamaki that did not swear allegiance to the newfound bat patron, that they were also used, their souls utilized in a very banned practice in Maginox called soulcraft. Their souls extracted from their bodies to be used as a power source. The power of a soul is, well, nigh eternal, I would say. No, I shouldn't say nigh eternal, but it is a very potent power source. Even some artificers have been known to utilize souls in their experiments, but it is very, very banned as it takes something from someone else. But the Hamaki have been using soulcraft to work with the Styx house of Maginox in order to remove the souls of the Hamaki spider patrons and put them into living weapons that they would sell to foreign dignitaries. And then after a time, these weapons would awaken and slay their masters.
Oh, God. Well, that's creepy but interesting.
Do you continue?
For now, I'm just gonna grab all the papers and I'm gonna give them to C-Swab. We can investigate those.
Okay, you take Brixus's diary.
Yeah, okay. I have Brixus's diary.
You don't want to learn how to make weird weapons that can kill the person you give them to?
Hey, C-Swab!
Yeah, what do you want?
Castle squeezes past. And we'll hand C-Swab Brixus's diary.
Oh, secrets.
Yep, more papers for the paper pile. It's got a whole lot of info in it about what these Hamakis was up to. Some real creepy shit.
I'm gonna flip through it, and I'll glance at the part where it says they used to worship a different god.
Mhm.
Whoa, little, I swear maybe a little holy war action.
Well, we did already kill them. So, yay, we won.
I'm saying you're a god now. You can kill their god. Holy war.
Oh, I have to kill their god? Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's just so casual about it.
I thought
All right.
holy wars were usually the followers killing each other, and the gods just kind of sat there and watched.
This is a new wave of holy war where the gods fight themselves.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just making shit up as I go here.
I thought that's all we were doing.
He's gonna put the diary in his pack, shuffling with all the other papers.
Well, anything in those back rooms? I don't want to come out and step on anybody's toes.
There's a weird chained up thing in that one back room.
You need to change off?
Well, I don't know what it really is.
Guzzle
But it's
will
covered in something, like a tarp.
I'll go to walk out of the room to give space and then remember that there's a spider there and immediately come back.
The giant spider just turns and looks as you guys exit the door.
Y'all got any more of them snack goblins?
Any more of them snackies?
Nope, no more snack goblins.
All right, you can throw the dead possum out there, I guess.
Oh, Kazu, you should look in this big box.
Oh, that's the one I was in earlier.
You left a lot of stuff in here.
I didn't know what all it was for.
Coslow, as you look through that box, the purpose of the alchemical goods in the interior becomes clear, as the Hamaki were probably using these alchemical formulas and goods to experiment on their own people and to turn them into those spider humanoid hybrids.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, probably best we don't leave this stuff sitting around.
Okay, I figured you could use it for your being good at science stuff.
But my being good at science stuff.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright.
I'm bad at doors today. What is happening in this room?
In that room, there was against the right wall, a bunch of golden vases, chalices, and gems. There was a large jade elephant in the back of the room.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
That was chained. I do believe somebody picked up the jade. The jade is supposed to denote the
Okay.
the value of the elephant.
Gotcha.
I have the jade now because it likes me.
It feels nice in your hand.
It's
It
nice.
feels nice when
It's
I
a
put
nice
it in my
rock.
pocket.
But I believe your friends have pillaged most of the contents of this room. And you have passed around the resonant gems.
Alright, where'd you next?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that I picked up that would probably go really well in your hoard.
No.
Hoard.
Horde. For the horde.
For the hoard.
Horde.
You're getting there, getting there.
Okay.
Like, there's very pretty cup and larger cups. And oh, also these shards that like are all necromantic and fiery and stuff.
Oh, scary rocks.
Yeah, well, like those. Remember those scare? Oh no, Grabella, you weren't with us when we tried to abandon Tugum on the top of the mountain after throwing away a bunch of uncomfortable feeling rocks.
Oh no, but I wish I was.
Well, it didn't take apparently. He somehow found his way back down. But anyway, they're like those rocks that we threw off the side of the mountain. But maybe now that you have a horde, maybe you'll like them in your horde.
Horde. Yeah. Okay.
Grabella will take anything you give her.
Azrael, as you get closer to the door, you hear the hissing of the ghost walk spider as he has finished wrapping up the remains of his meal.
Let's see. Golden vase times several. There's that.
Grabella, as, oddly enough, as your allies and yourself are passing around these treasures and gems, you feel a strange craving for them, like you're craving of food that you had a long time ago you thought was delicious, and you catch a scent of it on the wind. All of this gold and gems and glittering baubles around you give you a sense of longing. You want these. But then you shake it off. You can control it, but the craving is there, and you feel your blood grow hot in your veins.
Grabella kind of shakes her head after putting the stuff in her bag.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, let's get out of here or figure out what we're doing with the spider.
Okay. Hello, spider friend.
The spider hisses at you, outwardly hostile.
Oh, I thought we were friends. I gave you tasty nimnom.
The spider appears to be alert and agitated.
Oh my god, Ezreal.
Hmm.
Everything okay out there?
Well, it's a little grumpy.
Oh, God. Alright, Ezreal, I think we're gonna have to make the decision whether we're keeping this or getting rid of it. And being as the last guys were apparently into spiders, it might be good to get rid of some of this.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want
I don't have anything
the
to feed it, so
you don't want the remaining stink of last religion, right? Isn't that how that works?
sure. Well, he is kind of grumpy. Just don't get pulled into the ethereal, because I don't know if we can get you back out.
Alright, why don't here, T-Swab, let me go first. I'll stand there.
Yeah. You're definitely going first here.
Grabella just kind of stands and lets everybody pass behind her.
Grabella, as you get closer to the spider,
There it is.
it gets outwardly agitated. It will attack you.
No, buddy, come on.
One moment, please. I need everybody to roll for initiative for me.
I have no active combat encounter in your currently viewed scene.
That's a lie.
I just refreshed because like my top menu bar had gone away.
Oh yeah, I would refresh and come back.
Well, but I just refreshed.
Oh. Well, here, I'll roll for you with advantage.
Refresh again though, just in case.
It's not. Oh, it's just lagging really bad. All right. As Grabella gets a little bit closer to the spider, it is outwardly hostile and has given you one chance to go away, but does not want you getting any closer. It will pull itself from the ethereal as Grabella gets closer. Now is outwardly hostile.
I think we're gonna have to kill this thing, Ezreal. I'm sorry.
Sea
Well,
swap.
that's okay. Can't keep every monster.
The spider is crawling off of its ethereal web down towards Grabella.
Alright, I'm gonna move out of the door. And I'm gonna move down this way. And then I'm gonna target a spider, ghost walk spider. And then I would like to insight check.
What would you like to know?
Does it have any vulnerabilities?
No. Does not.
Alrighty. Ha. Alrighty. Ice storm.
No! The spider will make a dex save. And succeed with an 18.
Ooh, +9 on the dex. Alright, that's gonna be my turn.
Kozlo, you're up.
Why did my template disappear again?
So Oslo will step out here.
I don't know why my template disappeared again. I made a new one though.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it.
We will start with the good old-fashioned Oslo's blistering firebolt.
Oh, that'll hit. Oslo, your first firebolt hits the manifested part of the Ghostwalk spider for 14 fire damage. It screeches in pain.
It should be burning now as well.
Oh, yes it is. Let me mark him as burning.
And my cannon, because it's the speedy one, can move 30 feet. Which should be able to put it there.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of deck saves. We're loving these today. Dabs on an 18. Spider shifts out of the way quickly, moving on spindly legs.
And Kozlo will use the rest of his move to step back in the hallway.
Well. There.
And I'm done.
Next up, the Ghostwalk Spider. At the start of his turn, he'll take 1d10 fire damage. From burning, he takes 2. The spider, seeing that he's being assaulted in the material plane, begins to shimmer and pull himself back into the ethereal. He is going to pull himself into the ethereal realm and to go invisible. The Ghostwalk Spider, now invisible to everyone else, moves through the ethereal plane.
Don't like that.
What is more terrifying than a spider that you cannot see? He moves through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. So he is gonna move through...
Can difficult terrain double up?
Well, if it's in the ethereal, it doesn't really care about your difficulty.
Yeah, because it's in a totally different plane.
Boo!
So that's
You're
gonna
really
be
good with
10,
that.
20, 30,
Oh, God.
40, 50. Then moves through the walls as if they were difficult terrain. Let's see, 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna have half of that. I just don't want to cheat on my movement, so I'm gonna have 25 feet. I'm gonna redo this. 10, 25. He will probably stop here. I lied. So I actually need to think about where I want to go here. He will move here.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
One moment. Through the ethereal plane, you see the head of the spider briefly manifest into the physical. It should link the total thing, but I will read it aloud. As a bonus action, the spider will become invisible and intangible. Attacking does not end this invisibility. While invisible, the spider has advantage on stealth checks and gains certain damage resistances that you will have to figure out with an insight check. The spider, if it is ghost walking, will do less damage with its bite attacks, unless you're affected by one of its web abilities as it tries to pull you into the ethereal. But for now, it's going to try and bite Grabella.
Well,
As it leaps out of the ethereal, the invisible spider is suddenly on top of the barbarian. Now, mind you, this damage will be halved.
oof.
I'm going to undo that, and we will do half damage on this, because he's attacking from the ethereal plane, but Grabella, you fail your con save. The spider leaps out of the ethereal and bites into Grabella's shoulder. Grabella, you feel additional poison seeping into your flesh as the spider's corrupted mandibles attempt to paralyze you.
Oh,
Even though it's still manifested in the ethereal, it is still chomping you in this realm. Grabella, you're up. The spider is still invisible. Are you muted, Grabella?
Oh, sorry. No. Say that
Oh.
again.
It's your turn.
Oh, goodness gracious. My brain is out of it today. We're gonna rage. Because I feel like if we don't, this is gonna go even more poorly.
I have to mark my little guy. There we go. You may continue.
And then... let me... God, I can't scare it, so I'm gonna hit it with my sword. There is no flame on it because I don't have a bonus action.
Alright, this attack will be at disadvantage. I'm going to delete that. One more with disadvantage. The spider is invisible, so you are swinging blindly.
Oh yeah, it rolled with disadvantage.
Not that I saw. Try
Oh,
again.
for me it did.
One more time.
Sure. Buttons. Oh, that's the wrong weapon. Ignore that.
It is deleted.
Yeah, it procs at disadvantage for me.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh, that'll miss.
And then Grabella is gonna attempt to spike just around her. Probably not gonna go well, but
That'll miss.
you can see Grabella is very much struggling.
It is hard to hit the spider's form as it is sitting in another plane of existence half the time, trying to weave its way through the webs between worlds. Grabella, does that end your round?
Yes.
Azrael, you're up.
We will. We'll go ahead and open with the discotheque. And that is I think that's about, hang on, is this, what does this count as?
What you thinking, Azrael?
I was looking at bonus action options. I think I think that's all we're going to do. We'll insight check.
What would you like to know?
Let's get another ability.
Sure. These spiders have the ability to cast a ghostly snare on their target. Oh, 1 second, I'll just link it to chat. Oh, I just want the description in chat. Don't make me target a token. Alright, it's fine. The spider will target something while it's in the ethereal with a ghostly snare, and on hit, the target is restrained by ghostly webbing. While restrained, the target is also invisible to all creatures except for that Ghostwalker spider, but it will have a resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder damage. If you're restrained by the snare, you can try to escape using an action. Otherwise, the spider, if you are webbed by the snare, will do full damage against webbed targets as it pulls you into the ethereal.
Okie dokie. Okay. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, something damage. Y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Acid,
All right.
cold, lightning, what?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning.
Lightning and
It's
thunder.
resistant-
And thunder.
Essentially all elements.
It's just resistant to, right? Or is it immune to?
You will be resistant to when you're webbed, but I guess it would be reasonable to assume that those are the same things it's resistant to while it's phased, I suppose.
That is correct.
Okay, that is Azrael's turn. Yeah, we'll stay here.
Very good. Top of the round. C-Swab, you're up. C-Swab, you do, no. Now, thanks to Azrael, while it is phased, it has resistance to elemental damage.
I can't see it, right?
It is currently invisible, that is correct.
You can tell Grabella's struggling, though.
I imagine Grabella's just like swinging blindly into the air, like she's trying to hit a pinata, like she's like a kid at a pinata party. I mean,
If you want to be able to do something to the spider, the answer is to go into the ethereal realm.
yeah, how do I do that?
Get snared.
So I'm just supposed to like blindly walk around until I get snared?
No.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get snared.
Well, the snare is an attack.
Oh, okay, so then I just blindly walk around until I get attacked.
The spider
You could
also
do
had
a
to.
sumptuous dance, make yourself look tasty and appetizing.
That is
Yeah,
also true.
I've died enough in this area.
The spider also came from somewhere.
Fucking hell is where it came from.
Fucking hell! The depths of hell!
How does blind sight work?
You can see pretty much anything, even invisible targets.
Oh.
Blind sight is very useful for spotting annoying invisible enemies. Why do you ask?
Alright, well, since I can't see anything and Grabella can't see anything, we need to see something. Chompy!
Chompy? Does Chompy have blind sight?
Chompy does have blind sight.
He has 30-foot blind sight. Oh my god.
I don't know why
Dang,
I didn't put him
Chompy.
down.
Oh, that's something that you have to do. So if you go into your player companions tab, it's in the very, very top right of your screen. It's like a little, it's like over the combat log. Go to the actors tab. And then click-
actors, I see it.
And then click on player companions.
Okay, I see it.
And then should have your spirit. You just drag and drop him onto the game board wherever you want him.
Plop that big board down.
Chompy!
Ah, Choppy! And then I will name. I'm just gonna name. Where are my options here again? Hold on, I gotta look at it. We'll name, because we already know it's. I'll just name chromatic, since whatever. And then because we know it's resistant to the acid, cold, fire, lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
But not only when you're on another plane. If you're on the same plane, it is not resistant.
Okay, yeah. And then that'll end Sea Swab's turn.
Okay. Chompy?
So how does the blind sight work? So Chompy can just see it, right?
Chompy just sees it straight up.
Well, alrighty.
Chompy is not hindered by... Chompy gives no fucks. Chompy is part spirit.
No
He is on the ethereal plane. He can hit this without problem.
Nerf Chompy. Multi-attack. Go.
The Twilight Sanctuary gave you temp HP.
Yeah, I got it on Sea Swab now.
Yep, it's Chompy's turn. Continue, Chomp.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're gonna go.
This will be at normal because they're on the same plane. So just hit the disadvantage and then change it to normal. That... Okay. Chompy's a little disoriented. That's fine.
He just got out of his Pokeball.
No, because I'm still playing with these terrible nerfs. And, you know...
This guy's got a plus 12, a plus 13 to hit.
Chompy the Ret Paladin over here.
Dude, this man's got a plus 13 to hit, rolls a 1, and still complains. My god.
Oh god.
That'll hit. For 11 piercing, Chompy getting shit done. Things that go into the spiritual realm are weak to spirits, turns out. See, Swab, does that end Chompy's round?
That'll end Chompy's round. Alright, good job, Chompy.
Kozlo, you're up.
All right. So, do I have a rough idea of like where it is, even if I can't directly see it?
You have disadvantage on rolls for trying to hit invisible targets. Just because you can see Chompy, and Chompy is biting the air near Grabella, who's frantically waving around, you have a general idea of where the spider is hanging out.
Okay.
But it is still invisible. It is a strange sight to see them fight with air.
I have the cannon come down here, and it will cone of fire this, like, straight this direction.
Okay. I would untarget your flamethrower. Looks like he's gonna hit himself.
Don't do it, buddy.
Don't, you have so much to live for.
He's targeting himself. That's weird.
The spider will make a dex save. And succeed, because he has an insane dex save. He takes half damage from the fire. And he is in the ethereal realm and resistant to elements, so he takes half of that. So he'll heal for 3.
What a jerk. Okay. And I have one other idea. Just need to read this spell real quick.
Sure.
Alright. We're going to shatter.
Ooh. Okay, force damage, actually, he's not resistant to. Ooh, how many people are you gonna hit in this?
Yeah, that's the problem I'm having. I forgot that the reticles changed. It's a circle now instead of... It used to be literally just a square.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with that placement.
Yeah. I actually don't think there's a way I can do this, so I might not do that.
Okay.
This might be the first time that Kozlo's backed down from friendly fire. Is that character growth?
I mean,
it might be. Yeah,
Figure out how to not hit Chompy.
Chompy's doing work here.
Chompy does still have resistances to lightning in this plane though, because of when he was summoned.
It's not a lightning attack.
Or thunder, whatever.
It's
Force.
It's force.
Thunder.
Oh, well, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah. At this point, I don't think Grabella would care. She's kinda...
Chompy also... Can you roll for Chompy's temp HP?
I have to reload because something bugged, and now there's a giant reload application thing in the middle of my screen.
Oh no.
I don't know what I did.
Oh god. 14 temp HP for Chompy. You'll have to add that to Chompy yourself.
Yeah, it's lagging right now for me.
Yeah, it's lagging for me too.
There it goes.
Sorry, it'd actually be 15 because it's 1d6 plus my level, so it's 10 plus 10, so it's 15.
Yeesh. Yeah, I think this is a Kozlo imposter. The real Kozlo would have just let rip the shatter.
I reloaded and weird things have happened.
Uh-oh.
I see I'm moving because... Okay. There we go.
You're not dead. Those are the maggots.
Yeah, they were like covering up everything though.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, because you can't click through them
Yeah.
onto yourself.
But like after I moved myself away and then put my cursor over it, then it's fine now. All right. Well, Kozlo had a little bit of extra time to reflect on himself while he was having to reload, and decided, you know what, shatter it is actually anyway.
Do it.
Woo!
Oh, it is thunder damage, not force damage.
Look
Oh
at that.
shit. Uh-oh. Okay.
What's the
Roll.
thunder?
Roll, press the damage button, proc the save. He'll make a con save. Chompy critically fails. The Ghostwalk Spider succeeds and hits the DC exactly.
Nah, I hit that as well.
And he is going to take... a very small amount of damage from that shatter. And Grabella, you succeed with a 19. Grabella, you take... Let's see, hold on. The Draconic Spirit fails. Poor Chompy takes the full amount of the shatter. Grabella, you manage to take a little bit of the damage, but you succeed. And the spider, since it is phased out, it is resistant to thunder damage. Takes very little from the shatter. Kozlo, does that end your round?
I'll go ahead and do one of these. Oh,
What would you like to know?
can I have its health bar while it's invisible?
Technically, I shouldn't allow you to insight, but I'll allow it. There you go.
Alright. And Kozlo will go back down the hallway a little bit more again. And reflect on his life choices, because apparently nothing he does matters to this spider.
Next up, the spider. At the start of his turn, he's going to take 1d10 fire damage from the burning. He takes 5 fire damage. He is phased out, however, so he's going to take half of that. The spider is going to do a heckin' thonk. Still phased out, the spider is going to use its ghostly snare and shoot out a web across the ethereal plane into the material. Try and hit Kozlo and drag him in. That'll hit. Kozlo, you are currently restrained. You are currently invisible to anything except for the Ghost Walk spider, and you have resistance to the elements.
Chompy can see you too if you get close to him.
All of you see Kozlo phase out of reality slightly as he's hit with a blast of web, and there's just a momentary sound before he is yanked from the material plane into the ethereal.
God dang it.
Kozlo disappears. Let's see. Grabella. The spider will attempt to attack you. As you stand near it, chomping down with its mandibles. It will hit, but he's still phased out, and this will do half damage. I'm gonna undo the damage. Roll me a con save. You do succeed. I'm gonna undo this, and we are going to do half damage.
Thank you.
As the spider chomps down on Grabella from its invisible space, it will shift very slightly out of the way, provoking an attack of opportunity from Azrael. Azrael,
Do it,
you can,
Azrael.
you
Fuck
can
it
attack
up.
it with disadvantage.
I think I technically have to be able to see it to be able to take an attack of opportunity, so...
Oh, that might be
What?
true.
I don't-
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I can actually do that unless...
yeah, that is actually true. It will skitter back behind Grabella. Grabella, you're up.
I don't really know that there's much Grabella could do without seeing this thing. Like, I don't have any magic.
We would just be swinging on it with disadvantage.
Okay.
It's essentially just blind swinging.
Alright, we're gonna do this first.
The spider will make a dex save. Succeed with Giga. A 24. Keep making it roll dex saves. That's my favorite thing.
And then we're gonna try to boop with this.
Disadvantage on that.
Oh, we hit.
Holy crap! Grabella, you swing your sword in a wide arc, and you manage to hit the spider as it skitters behind you. You hear a ghostly
And with the most tiniest amount of confidence, she's going to light it on fire, preparing for her next swing. And that'll end my turn.
Very good. Azrael, you're up.
Okay. So I saw Grabella hit something over there.
Mhm.
Yes.
We're gonna go ahead and We're gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Everybody's busting out the spirit stuff today, I see.
Hmm.
Why
this
is
is-
this?
This is all Azrael has, to be fair. This is Azrael's entire brand. Thank you.
That's true.
Except bitey bug swarms. I guess that technically is also in Azrael's brand.
The DM, I'm gonna make my thing invisible, and then players go, okay, well we'll use stuff that can see through invisibility, and the DM, what? No, not like that.
It critically fails its wisdom save as it is in the Spirit Guardians for the first time.
Do I apply active effects? Is that how I get the damage? Let's see what I
No,
have here.
no. I would just roll it manually for
Okay.
now.
So it
I don't.
is. What, it's 3d8. This is actually, I mean, we've always played it as like a choice, but I guess technically Azrael's like neutral evil now, so this would be necrotic damage.
True.
True.
So 12
12
necrotic.
necrotic. All right. Your spirits dash in and out from the material realm into the ethereal, and you can hear the spirits coming back with whispers of the spider, and it's from the other side of the wall.
And I can't really see it, so I can't really insight it, so that will be Azrael's turn.
Top of the round. Round 3. Sea-Swab, you're up. Your friend Kozlo has disappeared from sight.
I mean, I don't think I could have seen him where he was anyway.
Oh, true.
Alrighty, let's see here. Um.
What you thinking, bird?
You said force.
For what? It is not resistant to force damage right now.
This doesn't say force, it just says it's pushed away.
Oh, that's not damage. What are you looking at?
I was looking at Thunder Wave, but
That's thunder damage. The damage
Yeah.
would be a thunder.
yeah, well, I mean that's what it says. I just see because I saw push, so I was reading it.
Force is like raw arcane damage, is what force kind of acts as in
Yeah, I'm
D&D.
trying to see
Yeah.
if I have anything that says.
I
force
cast
in it, but I don't
fist.
think I do. Yes.
Disintegrate is force, as an example. Magic missile is force. Like pure arcane spells are force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. I mean, I don't know.
See, the
like-
elements belong on the material plane. The elements don't belong on the spiritual plane. Sea-Swab meets his match.
Checkmate
now.
atheists.
I'm just thinking here of what I want to try and do. Because, I mean, even if I hit it, it just takes half damage, right?
That's correct. And you have
I mean, it's still worth
disadvantage
it,
to
though,
hit
like-
it too.
Cantrips or something at it. Like, that's also fine. Like, it's a little bit of damage at least.
Yeah, that's why I did my sword burst.
Or if you have any cool support spells or buffs, you know.
I mean, he's got Chompy. That's a 5th level spell.
Where's that slow?
Slow.
True. Can't you cast a wide net on slow?
Listen, slow did work with my last guy, and then I didn't want to, I don't want to, you don't want to,
No, clearly the plan is make him make more dex saves.
Yeah,
Slow's
that's
not a
Yeah,
dex
yeah,
save.
with his fucking, like,
I'm not
plus
talking
20
about
dex.
slow. I'm just
Oh.
saying I'm trying to lead you into the way I want you to play, which is making me succeed on every row so I kill you.
You're being mean. You're being mean to C-Swab. Like, this is the 4th session in a row that you've just relentlessly bullied the swab.
Poor Sea-Swab. Justice for C-Swab.
I mean, you wanted to make deck saves? All right.
I mean, I'll succeed on those all day. You know he's rolling that with a +9.
You're getting a little cocky though now. Like
I'm taunting
I don't
him.
even know if your dice will tolerate that level of hubris.
I just know he takes bait very easily, so we're working with what we got here.
Oh shit.
Oh my god! Wait, that's a tidal wave.
Oh boy.
Wait,
not like
hold
that.
on.
It's not like that.
Bludgeoning
Does it have to originate from me, or can it be?
Let's see. You conjure up a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. So no, I don't think it has to originate from me. Or from you, sorry. Each creature in that area must make a dex save. Yeah, go nuts.
It's 120 foot range, so you can originate it anywhere within 120 feet of you, and then it's 30 feet long. So
Yeah.
that's how you know that. That's not how you know you can cast it from anywhere. I just see all the dots lighting up, just like Gausso tried to fucking shatter.
I like that.
That's pretty good. It's a pretty good wave.
Okay. It's a solid wave. Yeah, make him make that dex save. Can't wait to crit it. Let's go. He succeeds with a 25. The spider is lightly moistened by your tidal wave.
All right, that'll
Damage is damage. We'll take it.
yeah, then we'll take it.
Refreshing.
But meanwhile, Chompy.
Chompy. Yeah, that didn't see Swap's turn.
Chompster's doing work.
C-Swab. Chompy. Oh, okay. All right. He's gonna hit. 12 piercing. Oh my god, is this gonna be it? The spirit finishes off the spider. Wow, rolls a
Get
2 and still hits? Okay. Chompy
Yeah.
OP.
Next, save that.
Good job, Chompy.
C-Swab as your spirit tears into the spider.
Fair.
What does Chompy do as he rends the spider?
He definitely like leans back on his hind legs and like lets out a roar. Triumphantly.
Yeah, B, have I ever told you that you're my favorite?
You know, like when you like idle like on like a proto drake and WoW, it kind of like leans back. Like that's what it does.
That's what's happening.
Chompy lets out a victorious roar. And the combat with the ghost spider has ended. Kozlo, you're still in the ethereal realm.
So where are you?
Do we hear him?
Chompy, go find Kozlo.
You hear the echoes of a goblin ghost echoing through the halls. It has no origin point. Kozlo is invisible.
Can I make the cannon, like... Would I be able to make the cannon move to where I am?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, then the cannon is gonna come over here and do a help. Where's my friend dance?
Alert.
All right, I'll send
Where's my
I'll send
friend?
Chompy over there, and then can he like? I don't know, like.
Absolutely, yes. Chompy needs to succeed on a DC 14 strength check in order to free Kozlo. But you just need to move him near Kozlo.
All right, well he's right next to Kozlo, and then strength save. You said?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Chompy attempts to rend and tear at the webs, and he's getting a little stuck in them. It's taking him a little bit, but with some effort, he might be able to do it. Kozlo, you can try and free yourself as well with a athletics check.
I have a secondary question.
Mm-hmm.
Does my current
Sorry, continue. I apologize.
Does my current situation count the same as being affected by the invisible spell?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna fairy fire myself.
Nice. I literally did the same thing this weekend on my fairy character.
What
I'm-
the fuck?
I'm gonna pull so Kozlo pulls a grenade out of his bag, and if anyone could see him pull it out, they would probably immediately start running away if they recognize what it is. It's a grenade full of glitter, and he just sets it off in his own hand, and it sprays magic glitter everywhere, right here. And I can intentionally fail the saving throw. It won't let me intentionally fail the saving throw.
What? You can just do disadvantage and then in the options put minus 99.
I think I just closed the windows and I guess I did
that's
nothing.
fine.
I don't know.
That's fine. It'll probably try and force you to make the save, but if you choose to fail, you will immediately explode that grenade in your hand and be covered in glitter. Oh, that will most indeedly do fail. Ah! No!
Oh god. There it goes.
As everything in that area is swathed with fairy fire, the invisible become visible. Kozlo suddenly appears again, covered head to toe in brightly colored glitter. The fairy
I'm
fire.
sorry. Am I hearing two different music tracks right now? Am I having a stroke? Like it just shifted and
Okay, I turned it off. Do you hear anything now?
Do you smell toast?
I just hear the combat song now. It was really weird. Sorry, I thought Kozlo's fairy fire created a fucking soundtrack.
Okay, there is no music playing now.
Oh, I still hear combat music.
You should refresh.
Kozlo makes himself covered in glitter and visible and starts going,
Help!
Oh God, where are you?
you should
Kozlo.
be able to see me now.
Is no longer invisible, so you should be able to see him. The sticky spider webs are slowly sloughing off as Chompy is helping Kozlo to remove them.
I need a strength on him to bust him out, correct?
Oh no, the fairy fire has taken care of that.
It's done it. Okay. Well, ignore that rodent. I'm just being strong to be strong. I think I clicked dexterity instead, so I'm very helpful.
Kozlo, you come back from being pulled into the ethereal plane.
Well, that was friggin' weird.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Alright, snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. Rah!
Anyone want some spaghetti?
Yeah, I always want spaghetti. What do you mean?
Oh, I gotta clean this vomit off my sweater.
Oh, I don't want thrown up spaghetti. That's gross.
Gross. Grabella, your rage subsides.
For now.
For now. A silence falls over the Church of Eternal Night warehouse. The spider is gone. What do you all do?
Can we still
No,
see the spider's corpse now that or is it still phased out?
No, there is no corpse for the spider. It is in the ethereal realm.
Azrael will cast See Invisibility.
You could do that the whole time?
That's
I
what I'm
mean-
saying. Kozlo had fairy fire, and you can see invisibility. I'm sitting there struggling to be like, what can I even do?
Well, I can't give you See Invisibility. It's a self-cast thing only.
And in my defense, I didn't think of it.
I'm sitting there reading like every spell I have, trying to think of what I can do, and you guys are just like,
And this man
Yeah,
full
forgot
of
about all
deck
these things.
saves.
Well, okay. Did you want me to summon spirits that just hit it anyway, or did you want me to cast see invisibility so I could look at it, murder you to death?
well, you're telling me to cast a support spell. That would have been a friendly support spell for you to tell us where it was.
You could see where it was well enough. It was biting Grabella. You did fine.
Asriel, as you cast see invisibility, you can see the corpse of the twisted, altered phase spider, this ghost walk spider, sitting in the ethereal version of the warehouse.
You said it had like a kind of like an elongated like face.
Mm-hmm. It's like a mutation of this phase spider's face. The mandibles are more vicious and sharp. There are more eyes than a spider should have.
Azrael is can Azrael pry the like face carapace off?
Ew. Yeah?
I want
Yes?
I want a mask.
That's disgusting. Azriel kneels down, grabs nothing, and you all start hearing this crack, 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 peel, crack, crack.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
You just hear this wet ripping sound.
Bill just kind of stands by Coslet and looks concerned.
Azrael stands up and turns around with the ghost walk spider's like face part like just held up over their face like a mask.
There's multiple
See?
drippy, spidery, gooey parts that are still attached to the face part.
My brand.
God damn it.
We'll make sure we grab like the little pincer mandibles too, just for good measure. We'll have somebody make a nice face mask of this.
Let's
It
cause
is-
this thing now.
Thoroughly disgusting.
Is Grabella still technically wearing a mask?
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
we're
not
still masked.
found someone to heal my face yet.
We just need a diamond, and Azrael could do it.
I thought we
Cast
decided that.
resurrect directly on her face.
Resurrect face.
No, Christina said a greater restoration would work when you investigated it a
Yeah,
bit.
it would.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's what I need to cast greater restoration. I also need a diamond.
Well, let's get one of.
But I need a lot less valuable diamonds than what we've been using to date.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
losing like 5,000 gold diamonds. I need like a 300 gold diamond.
I'm sure the kobolds have one. I do have to run to the restroom real quick. Oh,
Yeah, I need to do a bio break. Why don't we take 5 for a quick
Perfect.
bio break? I'll see you in 5.
Hooray.
Is anybody still here?
yes. I mean, I peed and I came back.
Yeah, I never left because
Gross.
I didn't have to.
Gross. Going to pee because you have to. Gross.
Yes.
I thought you guys were gamers. You don't have your gamer bucket?
Oh god. No, I'm not.
I'm back. Got waylaid by cute cats.
I told Christina one of the things I want to start to do is I'm going to start sending love letters to Rain.
Perfect.
Dear Rain, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I sent
Getting
2
a
letters
letter-
back in. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them.
Getting a letter to Rain would be a challenge in and of itself. Better take that sending spell.
Listen, I went full Stormcrow build, okay?
Well,
I'm the Imagine Dragons song. Thunder, feel the thunder.
To the thunder.
I've been thinking it the whole time, but
I will
Devo
warn
is a
you.
very anti Imagine Dragon person.
That's
I went to
fair.
high school. I went to high school with one of them.
Why does everybody want to be his enemy?
Imagine if dragons just shut the fuck up.
Imagine dragging these nuts.
Didn't
There it
Imagine Dragons host a like corner concert
They
during
did.
like this last weekend over like the WGA strike to like distract picketers, and like all the picketers just harassed the shit out of them?
Because they were bad.
But also they're like fucking trying to like interfere with like a labor demonstration.
Also,
Yeah.
bad.
There's being bad and there's being fucking evil.
Well,
Yeah.
That is good to know. That makes me actually.
Did you see the
dislike
post I
them.
made, Christina? By the way, I got crumbled today. Well, like it got delivered like right when we started.
no, where'd you post?
General.
Okay, hold on, let me look. Oh my god!
So
Damn.
here's what I'll say.
How is it?
It's a cold cookie, which
Oh.
I actually prefer.
Yeah, their cold ones are good.
And so the topping is like the mallow from the one that you haven't had yet. That
Yeah.
I keep wanting to bring back. So the only difference is it's not like Oreo flavored, aka it doesn't have like little flecks of chocolate in it. But it's basically the mallow pie kind of condensed down a little bit. So
I need
it is,
this.
It is very good. It has now become my number 2 cookie, surely based on the fact that it's so close to my number 1 cookie.
Oh my god! Okay. I have to get this week. This week's lineup is just too good. Alright, sorry, join the cookie cult.
No, it's lore now. I made it lore.
It is. There is a cookie cult now in
Christina
Arctis.
Yeah,
of
so-
Crumble.
Somewhere there is a cookie cult where all they do
It's a offshoot of Azraelism.
it is a god of overindulgence.
There's a fat autumn fae somewhere that's just like lording over the cookie cultists. Just
So
like gloriously prosperous, chubby with like little bitty wings, just like
Yes, bring me
"These
the
are the cookies for
crumble.
this week. Bring me the cookie offerings.
Bring me the crumble.
I googled the Imagine Dragons by the way, and it's even more hilarious than as originally described.
Oh.
No.
Because they actually turned up, like they were there to try and support the writers. The performance was just so bad, everyone thought they were trying to get people to leave.
No.
Oh no.
Like, people were initially reporting, wow, Netflix must have hired them to show up and try to get people to leave. But no, like
That's
they
the
had
report I
actually,
saw.
No,
That's very funny.
they turned up,
Oh.
like, because it was like one dude with a guitar, and like their singer is not a good singer. Like he is Dr. Autotune.
yeah.
Well, you know that Imagine Dragons like has openly said before, and this might be like they might have like tried to suppress this, but they've openly said that they basically want to just make like stadium rock, and that they did it to, like they openly said that they just wanted to be like make money and be famous. That's why like
Yeah.
all their songs are featured in like every commercial and are played at like every sporting event, because like that's all they cared about. It wasn't necessarily like we want to be a good band, we just want to be a popular band.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why they've made the same song 47 times.
Sell out. Make some real music.
That's why I only listen
We're
to
okay
the,
with artists selling out. That's like artists need to get paid. It's fine.
Just also be
Everybody
slightly
wants
good at
to
it,
be
though.
my enemy.
We just don't have to pay for it.
I just think it's funny that they thought that them showing up would be this big, like, oh yeah, it's Imagine Dragons. We're so happy to have Imagine Dragons here supporting our strike. And it was just so awful that everyone thought they were trying to get people to leave.
God,
What
what
year
a
is it?
troll.
2014? Like if Nickelback showed up. Actually, that like Nickelback showing up would be a net upgrade. I think everybody's
Nickelback's-
finally coming around to like Nickelback actually was pretty legit. And
I definitely feel
we're
like
too
the
harsh
tides have turned
them.
on Nickelback of like there's no longer the joke of like Nickelback sucks. People are like, no. We don't talk shit about Nickelback anymore.
Look at this Union line!
There we go.
Don't cross it or you're not so fine! That's all I got.
Perfect.
Alright, everybody. A little bit more Arctis for today as we return back to the church warehouse, which seems to be sufficiently cleared out of any, well, spider, maggot, or rat presence. Whether that is a goblin rat or a rat folk. Now, with the church area mostly secure, what are your next plans?
I'm going to Disneyland.
Did Azrael find anything on the corpse? Anything interesting?
Aside from the
The
face that he
face,
tore
yeah.
off? Or that they tore off? No.
Oh, was I supposed to be looking for other things?
Yeah, we need stuff for money and the horde.
Oh, but I gave you all of that stuff. Okay. Azrael will actually investigate the corpse for valuable bits and bobs.
There are no valuables on the corpse.
Excuse you. The mandibles and face part.
There are things valuable to Azrael on the corpse.
On the corpse. There we go. There's the real
Azrael's gonna like decorate himself like an African warlord or like an old like Mayan Aztec warlord of like ghost spider mandibles around his neck and
This is just straight up fucking AQ armor. Azrael is just like attaching
have
bum
to,
shit
like,
to his face.
Okay.
Realize though, Azrael is accidentally being badass because he's just like, oh, look at how cool this is. Not, I've taken over your lair and I'm wearing the face of one of your demigods.
Azrael will take one of the legs, just like detach a leg, just pop it out of its little socket.
Huh. All right,
Carry
you
it
acquire
over.
terrible spider leg.
And just like dangle it over C-Swab and like gently caress the back of his little fucking like preening feathers.
does like the shoulder shrug, neck
Do you
back.
I found this leg. Would you like a leg?
No, I'm more of a wing guy.
Nico.
Elon!
Chase him! Chase him!
Yeah, right. Have we decided this place is better than we left it or something?
Probably gonna need somebody to do a little cleanup around here.
Yeah.
Isn't that what cultists are for?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, sounds like something for Roxy to figure out.
Yep.
Oh, maybe Roxy can use this spider leg for like her staff of power.
Okay.
Ooh. We need religious artifacts in the cult.
We do.
They just need
Like I
meaning.
said-
You just need to assign them some sort of random meaning. It could literally be anything.
Or it would also probably make a really good back scratcher. See, like if you bend the end right there, like kind of pull it, there you go, and then you can like scratch your back.
Scratchy, scratchy.
Azrael hands it to Coslo, all proud.
It is literally longer than Coslo is tall by 2 lengths.
Why don't we just go back to Coslo's den and regroup?
Seems like the best plan.
Yeah. Now, was there anything else here we need to check? Just last call for messing shit up. Did we miss any doors?
I mean, we didn't go down to like the bottom left, like over there.
Oh, there's some barrels and another baby spider over there. Oh god, you just walked into the spider web.
Yeah.
Gravely
Does
walks
the
into more
whole-
spider web.
Does the whole like batting it away from her face.
Can't take it. I'm so bad at this. Alright. You coming, Gazzo? Downsies?
I will murder you when you sleep.
Alright, fine.
All right. You all return to Kozlo's den? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Believe so, yeah.
All
I
right.
do need to go to my horde at some point, but
You've
You could
got
chill.
swag.
that's right.
Give me one moment, please.
And very dangerous swag at that.
Yes.
Lucky Azrael has no idea what the fuck those things are actually good for, so... Rain would be horrified. Azrael is oblivious.
Alright, give me 1 second. Gotta get y'all on the game board here.
Getting y'all on the game board, yeah?
And no more dark music for Kozlo's den. Let's get a, let's see. As you all trudge through the snows and head back into Maginox proper, the spider drake is no more, and the warehouse behind is cleared out. And the spy known as Brixus is dead. Everything I would consider to be a success. As you return to Kozlo's den right outside, as promised, are, excuse me, my nose is running like crazy. A Raven's Blood Guard, dedicated to just protecting the outside of Kozlo's den from, well, you know, you've got an external bouncer and an internal bouncer, as the friendly face of Sunny, the Minotaur, greets you as you enter.
Hi, buddy. How's it going?
Oh, hey guys, how'd everything go?
We are down a spider,
A
but
couple
I
spiders.
did not enjoy that.
Is
Oh, and I
every-
murdered a guy.
Oh, wait, is everything at the church all cleared out?
Yeah, there's some little baby spiders here and there, but nothing if you volunteers can't clean it up a little bit.
Oh, and we have our very own baby spider drake eggs.
Oh,
Right, I forgot about that.
Are those for eating?
No, they're for feeding.
Oh,
Until they
that's-
grow big and strong and become new spider drakes.
No, that's not very interesting. Oh, okay. I'm glad everybody came back okay.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
look, we got this really long spider leg, Sonny.
Ooh. He get grimaces visibly.
Yeah, I don't know if Sonny's really back
Yeah.
into spiders at the moment.
That kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, same.
Well, Roxy
Well-
has been talking non-stop about the church and how she's gonna decorate it.
Oh boy.
She'll be
We are
really happy to
establishing a
hear.
brand.
My brand.
Your brand.
Hey, Grumpus, how's it going?
Sorry, I had to like get into the grumpus voice.
It is a voice and a half.
Yeah. Hey, Barbella, how's it going? See,
Yeah,
swap.
not bad.
How'd y'all here for a quick drink now? Gestures to
Yeah.
the back.
You know what? I'll take a drink.
May as well get these taps running a little bit. But even, I want you to sample this.
Oh,
He passes a very strong dark stout across to you.
oh boy.
This is one of the kegs that was procured from across the way. Let me know what you think.
Grabella will toss him like 5 gold, just because.
He palms the gold, but he's watching you intently as you grab the mug. Do you take a drink?
Yes.
The stout is a perfect temperature and chocolatey, very rich and filling, and it fizzles in your belly with a very satisfying and heavy feeling. Grumpus, he nods, but he looks a little concerned. Yeah.
What? Well, what's the matter, buddy?
He points. That there is extremely unique. That stuff comes from the depths. That's dwarven stout.
Holy shit.
If we start selling this, we're gonna get people coming in from miles around. But they're, well, also myself being a dwarf, are not very kind on letting our very rare vintages go to waste. Somebody went to great lengths to get their hands on this here alcohol. And since we got it from across the way, you may want to see where them's getting their booze hookups. Because we need to get this stuff coming in pronto. We're gonna run out of this temporarily procured stuff. If I start selling this, people start coming in and demanding it, and we don't have it, shakes his head. Not good for business.
You gotta keep it stocked.
Bella kind of looks at the boys like,
But anyway, it's real good. Figured we should all just take a step back, celebrate, and enjoy the finer things while they come across our plates.
Sounds good to me.
He pours everybody a pint of very, very heady chocolate stout.
And this is very good.
To new opportunities, Coslow's Den's upcoming reopening, and, well, to your newfound influence down at the docks, and hopefully we can get this supply coming in and get you the recognition you deserve, sir. He, tips his drink back. Cheers.
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 Hell yeah.
Spider leg.
That's real.
I have to commend you, Mr. Greenfinger. You are giving a lot of people here in Maginox some good employment, and they're saying real nice things about you and your crew. Real nice. So, keep up the good work.
It's good to hear. We had a bit of a, let's just say there was a rough edge that needed to be cleaned up a little bit. Somebody spreading some rumors about it. So false, of course.
Yeah. Like what? Bad stuff about you, Coslow?
You remember that little shit Brixis? Yeah. Let's just say he's no longer a problem, but he has done some sending of letters in the meantime that we may or may not have to deal with.
There's
Also
something
figured
about...
out he was responsible for this place getting attacked.
What? How,
Yeah.
That little shit, how dare he, after you kindly spared his life and allowed him to get free of the Thieves Guild?
Tell me about it.
And that's
That's
how
why,
he repays you, by betraying you?
That's why I bumped his head in.
Yeah, not a mistake we were keen on repeating.
He crosses his arms over his chest and just nods in improvement.
It's not my favorite way of dealing with things, but I'll only be
that little shit,
yeah.
he was trouble. More trouble than he's worth.
Hey, you know the
Shit is
phrase?
also very accurate. He's spider poop now.
Those are true.
We don't necessarily need to go into those details.
Purpose. He chuckles.
Hey, but you know the phrase? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. My friend's gonna bash your skull in.
Yeah, with the mace.
I like them rules. Well, thanks for enjoying a quick pint of ale with me. It's been real nice just catching up with y'all. Y'all so just darn busy. And we got a lot of potential here. And I figured if you want to keep up on the up and up, Grumpus will keep you covered.
Yeah, when we saw you, we were like, all right, we need that guy working for us.
Well, I appreciate it very, very much. And this is just such a nice place. Kazo, you've got the right mind about you. Your methods, slightly questionable. But you got the right business mind. And, Grillnick's been in the back experimenting with new stuff. He's really wanting to get his hands on some new ingredients, but he's making do with what he's got. But either way, you've got a lot of potential. Got a little guy back there who's practically an expert on the stove. And you got a, dwarf with a good nose for some fine vintages who appreciates a steady income.
That's what we're trying to do here, Grumpus. Make things better for the little guys.
He nods.
Seeing everybody here happy makes coming back from all the crap we deal with otherwise really worth it sometimes.
I noticed
the rest of her beer.
you got one of them Raven's Blood guards going on outside. You making some new friends, Mr. Greenfinger?
We got a bit of a working relationship going with them at the moment. Some mutual understandings.
Making some friends in high places, I see.
Yeah, you could say that.
We say that guy's life.
He is definitely appreciative of all the various heroics you all have been doing. And the docks, those merchants, well, they've been abuzz with wanting to get things back on track. There's just some things we gotta smooth out down there.
What do you, what's the word in the street about that?
Ships are, excuse me. One problem is ships coming in from other places haven't gotten word that Aginox is under new management. And so they've been really hesitant to send their new ships in. Anything that came in while Maginox was under a bit of trouble ended up getting pillaged. So they're all working at a loss, see?
So we need to get the word out.
And the word comes from the merchants who want to buy those goods coming in, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? What you thinking?
So, go down to the docks, make sure everybody is super happy with Oslo Greenfinger and how he's running everything at the docks. Butter him up as much as possible. Not just doing little favors for him, but give him the old royal treatment. You know, maybe even we could throw him a shindig here at Kozlo's Den.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We probably need not broken tables, though, first.
He nods. We'd have to spruce it up a little bit, but we've got enough of the good stuff to maybe throw one hell of a party. So if you're not in the mood to do them favors individually, maybe we could get it done all at once.
That's a great idea.
I thought you were supposed to buy furniture.
I've told you we can only get some real basic stuff. We can get some finer stuff with all the money you've got, but
Well,
It's a
basic is better
problem.
than broken.
it's about the supply. We've got raw material, the last shipment. Now we just need people to want to build it and sell it. The merchants, they haven't wanted to open their doors because there's been a lot of thieving.
I tell you, nobody wants to work anymore.
We just gotta tell them everything is fine. And they'll start, the blacksmiths and the carpenters and the woodcrafters, they'll start opening their doors and turning all them raw materials and the fancy schmancy desks and chairs. And then we get some better furniture. We could throw that shindig. Trade one, possibly doing a bunch of minor favors for all them merchants into just one big hoopla. Just a thought. Unless you all can build some furniture.
I mean, if Kazo tells me what to do, I don't mind working on it, but I might need some instruction.
Grabella scratches her head.
But that's why we gave you a giant pile of gold, Grumpus.
I have planks. The merchants don't want to sell whole furniture. I do not know how to build.
I don't understand how money works. I thought you give people piles of money and they want to do things for piles of money.
Yeah,
Is that
but
not how money works?
The place
Kozlo,
where
how-
you go to buy the thing is closed. Then how you use the money, Azrael?
That's preposterous.
What do you mean?
So we just gotta find a carpenter to make us a bunch of furniture and shit.
I'm pretty sure if you just walk up to him and hand him a giant sack of gold and were like, make me tables, I'm sure he would be happy to reopen.
More than likely.
He sighs.
Maybe we ask Ms. Ravensblood, who's taking work.
I'm just saying, this money thing is not all it's cracked up to be. Apparently people are very snobby even when you have large piles of money.
Hmm.
Yeah, they just
They
want
just get
their.
snobbier the more money you got.
They just want to be safe. Most of them had a lot of their stuff stolen. Gotta be understanding about this populace. There was a lot of ransacking. They're not super eager to be building stuff for the reselling and the taking once again. I can understand their caution.
ransacked, and we're open for business.
Like, go buy me a table. I'm trying to man this bar here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Well, here's what we'll do. We gotta go down there anyway to get everybody to come up here for this shindig we're gonna plan. So we'll, as part of doing all that, we'll find a carpenter. Be like, hey, you want to make a bit of extra scratch? We got some raw materials. You bought those, right, Grumpus?
Oh, yeah, we're good there.
All right, we'll just find a carpenter to make us furniture and shit.
I think that's
Hell
an
yeah.
excellent idea. You got the charisma and everything. I'm just grumpus. I just shove.
Yeah, we'll sweet talk him a bit.
That sounds fantastic.
Maybe we went down and made some purchases while we were on the docks. That could help sweeten the pot a little.
Just make sure that there's one guy down there that definitely the other merchants. They respect him because he's been around a while. I think you already met him. His name was like Vizix or Vezax or something. Zizix.
Oh, you the guy that
Larynx.
needs all the flowers and shit?
Yeah. That
Did we
guy.
get that done?
Something about, I think he likes night blooms.
Yeah.
Easy enough. He should be able to tell you who a carpenter is. Just go get him a nice flower. That's easy.
Esau and Kozlo, you have all the info on that. Me and Azrael weren't there.
Yeah, that is true. Kozlo is aware that Larix, one of the merchants down at the docks that the other merchants respect, does indeed want a night bloom.
They want blooms from the night bloom garden, twilight orchids, and dusk lilies.
Yep. And all of those you could potentially get at the night bloom garden.
Well, it sounds like we need to go there and then to the docks.
Do we know how to get to the night bloom garden?
You do. Actually, Catherine Ravensblood owns the night bloom garden.
Wow! Looks like everything's coming up the gang.
So for that, with the currying the favor of the merchants of Maginox and your current posse doing very well in their acquisition of the docks, that is where we will call today's session, and we will continue next week. Keep in mind that all of you have found a couple resonant gems, which you can use to either add a permanent effect to your spells, such as the sorcery metamagic, or you can combine two magical items into a singular magical item. Otherwise, the Borean shards are usually used as materials for those combinations in a relevant form or fashion. So if you want to, say, combine a fiery weapon with some sort of grenade, you will probably need a red Borean shard to do it, as well as a resonant gem. And then for the magic users, you can take a spell and add a permanent metamagic effect to it. For sorcerers,
do you have that fancy armor for somebody to do something with.
That is true. So think about what you want to do with that, if anything. You've got some magical stuff and a bunch of new gold for Gerbella's hoard. And once you start dropping that off into your hoard, your kobold presence will also grow. Potentially, I could just see you guys hostilely taking over Maginox, amassing an army large enough to just take it.
It's kind of our thing at the moment.
C-Swab just needs like a naval army, and you're good.
We get ourselves enough.
The word
people
for a naval army is a navy.
Fuck you!
Wow.
Wow! Just have a whole navy full of seamen.
So many seamen.
Just swimming everywhere.
So with that will be the end of today's session. Thank you all for playing with me one more time. I'm going to go look at that picture of that cookie that C-Swab posted in general chat and then immediately order a large box of those. So I'm going to go enjoy my evening. I hope you all enjoy this fabulous month of gaming excellence and enjoy playing Zelda and whatever you might be playing. Darkest Dungeon 2.
New World for some reason.
Yes.
Way okay. I'm gonna let you live your life. I'm gonna let you live your life. I hope so. I played a lot. It's really fun,
actually.
I did play a lot of that when it was originally out, and then all of the bugs. Especially,
I still play WoW Classic, and I'm gonna play Diablo 4.
Hey man, I still play retail. I got week 1 AOTC.
Those words don't mean anything to me. You say the word retail means nothing to me.
I'm so sad. Why don't you just come to retail and be my pocket healer?
Because you play Red Paladin. If you revert the chompy nerfs, maybe.
No! Never! Revert the chompy nerfs.
What chompy nerfs? What did you do to Chompy?
Chompy was double dipping into his attack roll, so he was rolling at a very high chance to hit because of a bug, and I fixed it.
I mean,
I'm sorry that Chompy was hit capped.
Look, Chompy's still doing business. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but then he'd be top of the meters.
Top of the meters. Fucking
Chompy.
My parse!
Are you beast mastery, fucking hunter? your pet does more, like contributes more than you do to the fight.
That's him.
I'm like a demo warlock, but I'm not a warlock in the sense of what it means in D&D.
That's fair. That's
That is fair, yeah. You do have like a spirit pet you send out and everything. Good times. Alright, everybody, you are free to go enjoy New World or Classic WoW or I don't even know what the fuck to judge Azrael for playing these. Azrael, what video game are you playing?
Oh, we're fighting
Warframe?
Yeah, I'm still playing a little bit of Warframe, but we're fighting nerds in Lord of the Rings right now. I don't have like fucking time to do any other shit. We gotta crush these damn like Chinese farmers is what we're crushing right now.
Yeah, we could all be crushing Chinese farmers together on Classic.
We don't have Chinese farmers on Classic anymore. We have Indonesians.
Oh.
It's changed.
We're literally fighting
The
a
meta.
guild right
It's a
now
new era.
who's paying other people to play for them during their sleepy times. So they're fighting
Wow.
24/7. It's wild and
Wow,
so much
it's-
fun.
That's fucked up.
And I'm watching Team Liquid in the CSGO major. It's the last CSGO major before Counter-Strike 2 comes out.
Let's go Liquid. They won the
Bro.
race to world first today.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, scream so loud. I bought the t-shirt.
You have to buy the t-shirt?
No. I received the t-shirt.
There it is.
I'm still waiting for my
But still.
my Team
Hashtag
Liquid
let's go
merch,
Liquid.
my residual merch from Living So Close.
Here, come down and I'll give you a free display, a giant display poster of Savage.
Oh, are you coming over this weekend still?
Yeah, I
dinner?
can do. Yeah, I can do that. I'll bring it with. Do you want it? I do have extras.
Sure, I'll take it.
Wait, a disc plate of him, like just him?
It's an anime. It's like a cartoon version. They made him for like all
Okay.
the pro players. So he has one that's like Hearthstone.
Oh, I was
themed.
thinking it was just like the Team Liquid logo.
No. It's like it's one of here. Let me link it.
Yeah, just
it's-
drop the art.
It's really good art.
We appreciate sick art in this hood.
Sick. That was an easy. I'll put it in general chat. That one.
I do have some displays in my house too, so
Oh, that is pretty good art.
It's good. So it's like there's like a few little Easter eggs in there, but it's supposed to be like the kobold candle and like one of the hats from one of the minions. I forgot what fucking pirate minion. Like the coins, but I really like that art. It was really good. There's a whole line of those of there's like one of Max from Team Liquid. They're all pretty cool. There's a whole line of these. Oh yeah, if you scroll down, you can see a bunch of the other ones.
Slissa's Team Liquid now? Today I learned.
Yeah, she's been on Liquid for a while.
are these only for the Hearthstone pros, or is this for like a bunch of Team Liquid people? Like
A
from
bunch
across
of
the
like
game?
a bunch of assorted Team Liquid people. Because they had like some deals going with Displate and stuff. So like Max is on the WoW team.
I know that the Team Liquid CS:GO team years ago had
I'm gonna hop out.
Oh yes,
sorry,
have a good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
I know that they had like the deal with Marvel. Was that for all of Team Liquid, or was that only for specific games?
That was for specific games, I think. I know we are still sponsored, at least on the Hearthstone side.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure, like, because I assume like they're Team Liquid, but like a lot of people don't really like, talk with like the Team Liquid people who play like other games.
Everybody has different sponsorship ops, so they're all different, but some do crossover.
There's not like one big like Team Liquid party where like all the people who are signed from all the games go together.
No, but we all like most of us, like for example, like for Alienware, like everybody is supported by Alienware. There's like some bigger sponsors.
No, so I'm saying like Team Liquid as an entity doesn't have like a giant like Team Liquid party where it doesn't matter what game you're sponsored by. If you're Team Liquid, you get to go to it.
No. nothing like that. They do have a couple like training facilities though that are just dedicated to like Alienware, or excuse me, Team Liquid players, where you can go down and train and do stuff.
I'm gonna jump off. See you
Okay,
guys.
I'm actually gonna jump out too. So
Yep,
have a
same.
good night.
See ya.
Good night. All right, that is it for Arctis today. We started chatting. Whoa! Thanks for watching. Hey, thank you for the subs going out. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. You can catch up on the VODs over at Arctis DD on YouTube. Catch up on the episodes you missed. We just wrapped up Reflections if you want to binge watch all that. That's a good place to start. You can catch us live over on, I don't know, on YouTube at Arctis DD. Catch our shorts and funny moments over, and I can't talk. You know what? I'm done. Shorts, funny moments, Twitter, TikTok, Play Arctis. Me, Zarina, Unga Bunga. Thanks for watching. First time chatters, Reality Backhand. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bree Baby Nukiyashi, etc. Equus, thank you. Zen, Beef. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for the gift subs going out. That is very, very awesome. Thank you for supporting Arctis. Z, am I drunk? I'm not drunk. I just can't talk. I don't drink. Sometimes you just got... I have a headache, though. I got a little bit of a bad brain day. I'm just stammering. Any WoW this week? We... Okay, so retail WoW, the new patch, we already finished the heroic raid. We just absolutely smashed through it. So I will stream when we start doing mythic. Heroic is just not worth watching. It is very easy. So we will, once I get into mythic again, we'll start streaming that. I think that might be Tuesday. It might be Tuesday or Thursday. So if we do another really quick clear of heroic, we might just start going into mythic. So it might be Thursday. But anyway, I'm out for today. Thanks everybody for watching. Week 1 AOTC, can't argue with that. I hope you enjoyed the session today, and I'll see you next time.